What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy 1 Star Week and we are back for yet another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory. And we got a little bit of catching up to do as always. So first off, I gotta say thank you to everybody that's watching the video, everybody that's been keeping up with the series, everybody that supported me in any way, shape, or form. I gotta say thank you to all of you guys at home. So, first off, you're gonna see on your screen some packs have opened recently, and EA has been generous for once with SBCs, and they actually dropped a Shapeshifters Challenge, which rewards an untradeable rare players pack. And normally I'm not a fan of the untradeable packs, but for the value that they're offering for this SBC, I think it's actually a pretty good deal. So I'm not really mad at them making it untradeable. See, like when it comes to the untradeable packs, I'm not mad at them if the value corresponds to the pack that you're receiving back. But if they're asking for high requirements, or if they're doing a player SBC and giving you untradeable packs, I feel like it's a spit in the face. So I did a rare player pack. I didn't really get much, but I'm not mad at it. It was a decent value. I did open my gold 1 squad battles rewards as well. Normally I try to open them on camera, but being that I was pretty broke this weekend league, I needed the coins, I needed the squad fitnesses, I needed whatever I was gonna get from that pack. So I opened the gold 1 rewards, and I think I got lucky. I packed the shadow that sold for 12k. I sold an Inter silver that I packed for about 2k, and I got 11k. It was gold 1. So overall I made about 25 to 30,000 playing squad battles. Not too bad. Once again, enough to cover the squad fitnesses for the week, so I'm not too mad at it. And I also opened another rare player pack from the weekly objectives, or not necessarily the weekly objectives, but from the season objectives, and I didn't really get much either, but it is what it is. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna look at the squad real quick. As you guys know, we left off last episode and we were 12-6. We started off 8-1. Now we're 12-6, and today we're trying to clutch out gold 1 because it hasn't been going good. The gameplay has been absolutely horrible. From Saturday on. I mean, Friday the gameplay was decent. Saturday was horrible. I'm hoping for better gameplay today. And yeah, we're gonna look at the squad real quick. We got Politano, one of our new signings. He's now played 40 games for us. Most of them have been in the weekend league. Some of them have been in squad battles. Some of them have been in division rivals, but most of them have been in the weekend league. We got Mertens, who we bought for 300k. Now he's selling for 220, so it is a bit of an L, but I did expect that, being that I did buy him pretty early. He got 10 goals and 9 assists for us at the left cam position. But the star of the episode, the star of the show, and perhaps the star of the weekend league is gonna be this 92 rated prime moment Zola card. As you see here, I bought him for 2.38 million, which once again, I'm making a loss on him. I think he's now selling for 2.2. So I might try to sell him on tonight. I don't think he's gonna go up from here. I think he's just gonna continue going down because the market seems to be in the free fall. And on top of that, I just think that cards are just going down in general. So he's 5'6". He has high medium work rates. He's right-footed with a 4-star combination. As you guys see here, I played 45 games with him. I got 22 goals and 17 assists from the middle cam position, and his record did get messed up. I was using him in some objectives. I was using him in rivals. So his record did get messed up. I feel like it's not really indicative of how good he did play in game. But before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, please do me a favor, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate all you guys at home once again for watching the video. So when you look at this card, is he one of the moments cards that's now a beast of a card? I mean, it looks like it could be so. He has the pace now at 90. He has the shooting stats, which are much improved on his other versions. I mean, the shot power, the finishing, the attack positioning, even the volley stats, the long shot stats, everything is going to be there. His passing stats are amazing as well, so playing him as a cam is definitely ideal. His dribbling stats are amazing. 94 dribbling is exactly what you want out of any attacker or any player in general in this meta. His physical stats are pretty bad. 80 stamina is pretty much the bare minimum, but it's not ideal. His strength, aggression, jumping all look pretty bad, but you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna jump into the gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys know how I finished this weekend league, and I'm gonna let you guys know, is this moment Zola card worth it? Let's go. All right, so as I said earlier, this card is selling for 2.2 million coins on the PS4 market. Is he worth that money? Is he bringing that value to your side? Is he an endgame player? And I would say he is definitely an endgame player. But is he worth the money? I would say no. I think a better value for him would be at the 1 to 1.2 million coin range. I know it sounds absurd because I did buy him for about twice that price, but as far as the impact he makes, that's about what I would evaluate his impact at. I'm gonna break down the stats though so you know exactly what to expect at home. So 90 pace, how did it feel in game? Honestly, he felt quicker than 90 pace. He feels very quick off the mark. He feels very quick to accelerate out of skill moves especially. He definitely has enough pace to beat the defensive line on a consistent basis. And he definitely feels quick with or without the ball. Overall, I gotta give this guy's pace a 9.5 out of 10. Once again, not on the Mbappe level, but very, very, very close. Next, we will be talking about this guy's shooting, and this guy's shooting was absolutely nuts. He does have the finesse shot trait, which I did forget to mention earlier, and it definitely shows in game. His finesse shot inside and outside the box is among one of the best I have used on this game. If you get it on his right foot and you hit that R1 circle, that thing's gonna hit the back of the net. He's gonna hit it with some nice whip, some nice curve, and the keeper's not gonna stand a chance. His attack positioning at 91 is definitely noticeable in game. He makes very intelligent runs. He makes very intelligent decisions as to when to run and when not to run, and really places him in very dangerous positions. I really enjoyed that. His finishing was insane. Either foot, he could score bangers. At any point of the box, he could score half chances. This guy's finishing was one of the things that really stood out about this card. He has a very, very reliable clinical finish on him, and his shot power 93 is definitely noticeable. He shoots very, very hard shots, and it's definitely a big upgrade on his other versions because his other versions don't have that high shot power. This one does. I really like it. Overall, I gotta give this guy shooting a 9.5 out of 10. It's definitely good enough to play the striker position, but I wouldn't really play him as a lone striker because of some of his other shortcomings, but I do think he has a very good shot on him. Next, we will be talking about this guy's passing, and in game, he is a great playmaker of the ball. Don't make a mistake about it. His 90 vision, 92 short passing, 86 long passing, and 91 curve are exactly the stats you want out of any camo in this game. I mean, he can pretty much do it all with the ball, and because of his high agility, high balance, even if he's not facing the direction, even if he's making backheel passes, trick passes, this guy can do everything at a very, very high level. His long through balls are very accurate, have a great weight to them, and overall, I gotta give this guy's passing a 9.5 out of 10. Once again, he is at that top tier as far as passing goes. Next, we will be talking about dribbling, and this guy's dribbling was very, very nice. His agility and balance at 88 and 89 respectively are of course very nice, and it is enhanced by the fact that he's only 5'6", so he does have a low center of gravity. He is very responsive. He is very nice at making those little circles with the ball. His strafe dribbling is immense, and he keeps the ball very, very close to his body because of his 96 dribbling and 95 ball control. His 85 composure is not the best as far as icons you would pay this much money for. However, it is very decent, and it does help him in other aspects of his game. Overall, I gotta give this guy's dribbling a 9 out of 10. It's very, very good. The things that I think would make it better is just maybe a little bit more agility, maybe a little bit more balance, and of course, the 5-star skill moves. Finally, we will be talking about his physical, and there is nothing to talk about his physical. It's pretty bad. 80 stamina lasts 90 minutes, but doesn't last any more than that if you want him to play the cam position. His strength and aggression is pretty much non-existent. He is easily bullied. However, he can ride a challenge or two due to his low center of gravity and high agility and balance. His jumping is, I mean, it's pretty bad. He is Zola. He cannot jump. Overall, I gotta give this guy's physical a 5 out of 10. All right, guys, so what do I think about this card? I think he's a great cam. I think he's a very fun card to try out, and I do think he brings a lot to your team. He can finish, he could pass, he could dribble with the best of them, and his pace is very, very good. So why do I think he's not worth 2.2 million? I mean, the point, or the fact of the matter is here is that there are a lot of cards that can bring exactly what he's bringing to your team. There's a lot of cards that have good dribbling, good passing, good shooting, good pace, and I don't really think he has anything that's extra on top of that, because when I'm paying 2 million for a card, I want somebody that's very good, but on top of that has the extra sauce to win you those tight games, and I just wasn't feeling that from the card. I don't know what it is. I can't really put my finger or maybe put some words as to what I'm feeling from the card or what I'm lacking from the card, but he's just not at that game changer level, and I do think he is worth more so around 1 to 1.2 million. Alright guys, so you might be wondering how I did in the weekend league, and honestly, this has been one of the worst weekend leagues I have played in a long time gameplay wise. It has been absolutely shocking. I mean, today and yesterday the gameplay was just so bad. I couldn't get a rhythm going, and no matter what time of the day I played, because I played multiple times of the day. I played in the morning, the afternoon, I just played now at nighttime. It's like 11 o'clock, and either way, no matter what time I was playing, the gameplay just did not feel right. And there were so many games where I was hitting the post There were so many games where I would tackle the ball only for it to go back to the opponent over and over and over again until they scored. It was just not a fun experience. It was not a rewarding experience, and it's just not really something I'm enjoying at the moment. It is what it is. And on top of that, I forgot to say, I got a disconnect. I think I was 13-8 at the time, which is a bad record already. But I was 13-8. I was at the loading screen for the next game. We show each other our teams. I see his team, he sees my team. Next thing you know, I get disconnected. Everything else at my house was connected. The YouTube was working, my internet was working. I never lost connection. I didn't even lose connection to the PS4 servers. I just got kicked from the game. So it is what it is. I don't know if I got DC glitch, but after that, it was just very discouraging. I didn't really want to play the game anymore, but I pushed. I went from 13-9 to 15-10, and from 15-10, I needed to win 5 straight games to hit gold 1, and I was on my way. I went from 15-10 to 18-10, and on the last game, the gameplay was just so bad. It really sucks because I feel like I didn't really get a fair chance that game to even challenge for that game. I didn't really feel like I was ever in the game. I lost 3-0. I rage quit in the 60th minute. I mean, I couldn't get anything going. It is what it is. We're gonna move on and hopefully do better next weekend league. And yeah, hopefully you guys at home had a better weekend league experience than me. Let me know in the comment section down below. Was your gameplay experience bad? Did you have a lot of delay? I mean, EA said that they bought some new servers, but they must not be near me because my gameplay experience was actually one of the worst I felt all year. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, later.